That after you repair a Karmann Ghia, this is all the money you got left.
Pretty much.
You know? Don't buy a Karmann Ghia.
Last time I saw the car, it was covered in lightweight body filler. It hadn't been sanded yet. Now it's sanded, primed, and the zebra stripes all over it are a guide coat.
Same sound. See how it starts out coarse? You see how the scratch marks show up right there, You see? See how it shows up? This is soapy water. Look. Until it goes away, my friend.
Okay, so right now Dennis is giving me a quick lesson in how to sand off a guide coat to reveal imperfections in the body and the primer.
You gotta step it out, you gotta sand it twice. This is the coarse sandpaper, then you go behind it. I start out, it depends on the color, but I start out with 400 wet.
Yeah.
And then I'll take it to 800.
So if you can imagine, you have to wet sand the entire car with 400 grit paper. And then when you're done, you have to go back over it again and sand it with 800. So that's where the hours really add up to the restoration cost.
And you shine it up, and you can see it on the side of it, how straight it is.
Okay.
And if it's not straight, then you suck.
All right, so there it is. If you're in the auto body trade and your panels are rippled, you suck. Maybe you should get a job flipping burgers.
So this is all smooth now, basically.
Touch it with your fingers, or you got holes in your fingers.
I'm just gonna point at it.
Yeah. On your particular car, because it has a lot of body filler as far as area-wise, not thickness, because the panels were damaged, I want to do a double block. Is it necessary? No. But some guys say they don't need guide coat either, which I don't need guide coat. I know how to sand a car. Guide coat is just insurance. You're doing, you're fixing 60-year-old panels, 50-year-old panels, So it's not quite the same as a regular auto body job.
It's come a long way, I'll tell you that. It looks awesome.
And also, like I told you, a gallon of primer didn't put 3 coats in this. The gallon's outside in the garbage.
So
the gallon, this just came in for ordered it.
So you gotta put 2 more. You said you're gonna put 2 more.
Well, I'm gonna block it, and it probably only needs 1 more coat. You can put up to 4 coats of primer in a car, and then we gotta just get some of the undercoating. We didn't blast all that undercoating out, but I got a pod blast some of the bottom where the blaster didn't get the bottom of the channel area there because the car was in the chassis at the time when I brought it.
Like that heater channel right there.
Yes, it's gonna go outside on the dolly. But after you repair a Karmann Ghia, this is all the money you got left.
Pretty much.
Don't buy a Karmann Ghia. All cars have panels, it's all just area bodywork. Plus, again, like I said, you're over restoring the car. I mean, most people over restore cars now. You don't put all this time and energy into the car to just get it back to the way it was. It was a mass-produced car, and it's ripply.
Yeah. So how many hours are left to get this thing painted?
40.
40 hours. So in those 40 hours, a lot of different things need to happen.
You gotta sand it. You might have to touch up some spots here and there, clean up some imperfections, finish seam sealing, hot blast it, paint it, tape off the 2-tone for the roof line, tape all that off, paint it, clear coat it, all that stuff, all the paint situations, wet sand it, polish it, buff it, put it back on the chassis, and then jam all the panels out in the paint process. So that takes time. All the panels have to come off. They all have to get jammed out. They have to get put back on, aligned, So there's still a lot of work to do. The Karmann Ghia is not the easiest Volkswagen in the bunch to, get it back together.
Nope.
The original color on this car was Manila Yellow. So I think I want to stay with the original color, but I also want to go 2-tone. So it's going to have a black roof and a yellow body. So we're doing a quick test to see how the color looks. So if I told you what I spent on a gallon of yellow paint, you would probably pass out. Problem is, I'm not really liking it. I'm actually starting to hate it. I think it looks stupid. I don't want to drive around a yellow car. So now I have to pick a different paint color.
Slow